is the Psychedelic Music Show.
Just fuming.
You're listening to Super Mega Radio.
Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And we're still here in Chicago, Illinois, where we had a really great matchup against the Crocodons this last game. There's 4 games between us this season. And I think, any team at the beginning would think, well, it'd be nice for a split, 2 wins each.
Right.
And we won the first 2, and then looked like they were going to win this third one, but we took it back from them.
We did, yeah. The Ramblers stayed in it all the way up till, you got to play it until the third out in the 9th inning, because you never know what can happen. And that's what the Ramblers did. We've talked about that over the course of the season, that the Ramblers don't give up. And they've come from behind more than a few times this season in late innings. So this was just one of them, another one of those. And it was, was it exciting. It was an exciting game.
Yeah, and they finally tapped the offensive well, so it looks like they're starting to get runs again. Hopefully, they keep that going. They didn't tap it dry.
Yeah. Mitch Berry got off to a shaky start once again. The starting pitcher didn't last really longer than 3.5 innings before we wound up putting him on the bench. Unfortunately, I think that's a byproduct of his previous start, which was he just got shelled. Lad Bradwick's going to be facing kind of the same situation coming out here tonight, because he's kind of tense after his last outing as well. So we're going to have to be careful with that.
We are. Now, there's one other game we need to tell you about. That was the Baltimore Jacks at the Philadelphia Platypi. Pete, why don't you tell me how that one went?
Okay. Jacks travel to take on the Platypi. It's a back-and-forth battle. Platypi win it 4-2.
All right, Platypi help us out. So why don't you tell us now, you start the Liberty Conference Eastern Division.
Okay, I'll do that. Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Wide Loads, with a record of 24 wins, 11 losses, and a plus 66 run differential. I believe it's the best in the league. They have a 7-game lead over the second-place Swordfish, who have a lockhold on second place with a record of 16 wins, 17 losses.
Wow, yeah, 7 games. Yeah, the Wide Loads have that one all wrapped up. Central Division, it's still the Michigan Moose out on top of the plus 36 run differential and a 19-15 record. They have a 1.5 game lead ahead of the Chicago Crocodons, who are 18-17 and are 1.5 games back. Our Ramblers are 17-18, so a win tonight has us tied with the Crocs in the standings, and we really kind of need that if we want any chance at postseason play.
That's true. Down in the Western Division, the Nemesis with a record of, the Nemesis and the Sawteeth are actually locked up, tied for first place. Nemesis with a record of 18 wins, 15 losses, and a win percentage of .545 and a plus 13 run differential. They have first place just behind them. So the Sawteeth at 19 wins, 16 losses, and a winning percentage of .543. So just a .002% difference between the two, and a plus 3. They're tied for first, and then the Overdogs and the Herbisaurs are in second place, both of them 3 games out of first. Wow, this is weird. Overdogs with a record of 16 wins, 19 losses, and a winning percentage of .457. They are, again, I guess they get a little bit of a nudge. Herbisaurs with a record of 15 wins, 18 losses, and a winning percentage of .455. I've never seen a division where the first 2 teams and the last 2 teams are separated by a .002 winning percentage.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as far as in that conference, the teams that are out of it, the Jacks and the Platypi are pretty much done. The Wildcats, the Wildcats still got a shot. It looks like the Overdogs and Herbisaurs are probably done. So over the Continental Conference, the Atlantic Division, it's the second best team in the league. The Montreal Wax Bills are 22-11 with a plus 55 run differential. They have a 4.5 game lead ahead of the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who are 18-16.
Huh. Down in the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 19 wins, 14 losses, a plus 27 run differential. They have first place. Just behind them, the Lockhorns with a record of 18 wins, 16 losses, find themselves a game and a half out of first place with a plus 6 run differential.
And in the Pacific Division, the San Diego Moonstars, last year's champs, and still lead their division, 21-15. They've turned it on there toward the end of the season. They got plus 27 run differential and a 3-game lead ahead of the 18-18 Los Angeles Blowfish. So that brings us to oh, that's right. We wanted to talk about the what's it called too, right? The wild card. So yeah, why don't you give us the wild card set up for the Liberty Conference, and I'll do the Continental.
All right, so the wild card setup right now in the Liberty Conference, the Sawteeth have a hold of the wild card contender, and they have a record of 19-16 with a plus 3 run differential. Behind them, the Crocodons with a record of 18-17 find themselves a game out. Our very own Ramblers at 17 wins, 18 losses, they find themselves tied with the Swordfish in 2 games out of that wild card spot. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so we need to win. We need to win the rest of our games. And not only that, we need the Sawteeth to kind of lose. So at this point, if we're being realistic, I'd say it looks like probably the Sawteeth have it. Unless the Crocodons beat it. It's tough. It's going to be tough. Okay, Continental Conference, the wild card contender right now is Colorado Lockhorns, who are 18-16 and plus 6. They've got a sort of an even with the 18-16 Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who are negative 15. So they beat them on the run differential. But either team could take it. The Freebooters win more than the Lockhorns do, and the Freebooters are in it. Wild Pigs are 17-16, half game back. They still have a shot. Heck, the Blowfish 18-18 still have a shot. I don't know about the Buzzards, B-Wolves, Grapplers, Hot Corners, and Sirloins. I think their seasons are over. But that's going to bring us to tonight's game. It is regular season game 36 of 38. Pete, only 2 more after this one. It's our 17-18 Ramblers, hoping to go 500 today against the 18-17 Crocodons. Tonight, we're going to be putting Ladd Bradwick on. Speaking of L.A. Blowfish, Ladd Bradwick came here from the Blowfish. The right-hander, known mostly for his velocity, great velocity, but also better than average junk and accuracy. So he has a 2-2 record this season, not all with the Ramblers. One of those losses with us. He's got a 7.82 ERA and a 1.54 whip, so I think he just needs to settle in here and pitch a good last showing in this regular season.
Yeah, and it looks good because he's no longer tense. Backing him up, the locked-in Swindle Heath out there in left field with good power, pretty good ability, a really good ability to connect at home plate, and about average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 365 with 12 home runs. So locked in, no McLean playing shortstop. He's got better than average power, good ability to, better than average ability to, good connection, good ability to connect at home plate. Yeah. Less than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 458 with 7 home runs. And then Spray Bellamy over at third base with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base pass, hitting 301 with 10 home runs.
The Crocs going to be putting Norm Phenomenal on the mound. The right-hander is a little tense after that last game, which works for us. He's known mostly for his junk, but he also has about average accuracy and very good velocity. He's got the elite forefinger, and he's a two-way infielder as well. So I don't know what that means, but that's good for him. He has an 0-1 record on the season and a 2.25 ERA and a 0.92 whip. So those are some impressive stats. We got to be careful, Norm.
That's true. And backing him up, the locked-in Andre Candela, the second baseman with better than average power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base pass, hitting 343 with 5 home runs. Norton Pickle, the shortstop, he's locked in as well with good speed, good fielder, and a good arm. He's hitting 292 with 2 home runs. And then Tara Leonaire, the catcher, who's also locked in, Tommy, with better than average power, better than average ability to connect, less than average speed on the base pass. She's hitting 247 with 4 home runs.
Yes, and so this we're getting the lineup for the assistant coach looking like this. It's going to be Marcus Murillo starting things off at second base and batting first. Behind him, the locked-in shortstop, Noah McLean, will bat second and play shortstop, like I said. Left field, another locked-in player, Swindle Heath. He'll be batting third. Batting cleanup, the DH, Corbin Huerta. Huerta's not going to play in the field today. He's just going to hit for us. And that's fine with us because he is good. Spray Bellamy's going to bat fifth and play third base. In right field, it's the juiced Repo Reeves. We haven't seen Repo in a while, Pete, so he's excited to play here in Chicago. Show us what he could do. He'll bat sixth. Batting seventh, Jonathan Contreras, the Waco native, is going to be at first base. He's also locked in. And batting eighth, the center fielder, Kid Paul, and behind him, the catcher, Maximiliano LeBlanc. And starting on the mound, like we said, Lad Bradwick's going to throw the four-finger slider and the changeup. I'll mix it up with the changeup. Pete, what about that the lineup from the Chicago Crocs?
Let's take a look. The Crocodons are going to lead off with T. Lee, the third baseman. Lane Drive, the first baseman, will bat second. Andre Candela, the second baseman, will bat third. Tara Leonaire, the catcher, batting fourth. Norm Phenomeno will be designated hitting. Vinny Vortex, the right fielder, batting sixth. Norton Pickles, the shortstop, batting seventh. Kane out in left field will bat eighth. And Fruitwell, Gordon Fruitwell out in center field will bat ninth. And then Norm Phenomeno will be pitching. So not only is he pitching, but he's designated hitting.
Wow.
Now, see, there should be a loss. I was going to say there should be a loss in energy from that, but we'll see how it goes. Heading out onto the field, the Chicago Crocodons as Marcus Murillo, Noel McLean, and Swindle Heath will get a first look at Norm Phenomeno, who's taken the bump with a 2.25 ERA. Norm Phenomeno played in the last game as well. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching, hitting .348 with 4 home runs, 19 RBIs, and this one's underway. Pitch is inside, ball one. There's a shot up the middle on the ground. That's going to get into center field for a clean single. So Marcus Murillo starts the game with a single, one on with nobody out. In steps Noel McLean. Already.
The shortstop, Noel McLean, likes to pitches low, 458 of the season, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. Pete, both these teams know how important this game is for the playoffs. This should be a battle. First pitch inside, fouls it back off the wall. 0-1. The fans like that. That one's low and away. He does not chase. He closes things down. Even now, one apiece. Phenomenal, a little tense still. That one's right in the wheelhouse, but he early swing fouls that into the dugout, 1-2. Late swing foul towards his own dugout. Now he's got to put this one right up the middle. Still 1-2. He puts it right center field, and everyone's running around. Vortex is going to pick that up, and he's going to get into second with a double. Just barely makes it. Way to get in there, man.
All right, so runners at second and third with no outs. In steps Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's locked in and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting .365 with 12 home runs and 23 RBIs. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes to Swindle Heath. That one's inside out to the shortstop. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first, but a run will score. So the Ramblers go up 1-0. Runner at third with 1 out. In steps Corbin Huerta.
Way to get that run in there. Corbin Huerta, 453, 10 home runs, 27 RBIs. He shows power, but does not swing 0-1. The strike in there. One outside, good patience. Another outfield single brings in another run. Oh, it's a foul ball, first base line. 1-2 now, the count to Corbin Huerta. That one way outside, good patience, 2 apiece. 15th pitch by Phenomeno coming outside. It's on the ground. The shortstop, Norton Pickles, going to throw to first. Get just the second out, Pete. It's yet another RBI. So they're getting out, but they're getting these RBIs in.
They did. They brought him in. So two outs, nobody on. Spray Bellamy stepping in. Spray Bellamy favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. First pitch fouled off. Bellamy hitting .301. That one's into left field. That's going to be out of here.
Yes.
Spray Bellamy has gone yard. Spray Bellamy makes it 3-0 in the top of the first. That one traveled 410 feet, and that's his 11th home run and 18th RBI of the season. And the Ramblers go up 3-0. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, going to step into the batter's box.
He's trying to get the running for the home run lead. Although I'm a little worried this game's going to go the opposite way for us, Pete. You know, if we start off big and then they come back or something for a strike. 375, 3 home runs, Repo Reeves. Wants to show off his juiced physique, but that's on the ground to Trisha Lee, who throws it over to first for the 3rd out.
Yep, but the Ramblers put 3 on the board. We're going to head into the bottom of the first. Trisha Lee, Lane Drive, and Andre Candela going to face Lad Bradwick, who's taking the bump with a 7.82 ERA. Bradwick really needs to calm down here. in this start. Tricia Lee, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. She's hitting .250 with a home run, 5 RBIs.
In this here game here,
Yes, sir.
Bradwick's got a 7.82 ERA, a 1.54 whip, and his first pitch is a strike. Changeup on the outside corner, check swing. 0-1 the count. Quiet crowd here right now. It's a 3-0 Rambler lead in the bottom of the first. Goes in right, another check swing. It's another strike. 0-2. He's got her to hold. See if he can get her chasing something that moves. 29 gets a signal from LeBlanc. Winds up, throws it, gets her on low and inside. She never swung, Pete. What a great pitching display there by Bradwick. And now it's Leanne Tribe, the mind gamer. 289 in the season, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. Is kind of batter that gets in the head of the pitchers. We'll see how Bradwick deals with her. His first pitch is right in there for strike. 0-1. He hasn't thrown anything but a strike yet, Pete. Go for his 5th pitch against Drive. He pops that up. It's going to be foul ball. Third base line. Oh my gosh. Swindle Heath misses it. Oh, come on. Wow, it just carried over his head like there was wind blowing. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Lad Bradwick doesn't let it bother him.
No, sir.
Which is just what we needed after that miss. 2 down, both Ks. Andre Candela, the second baseman for the Crocs, consistent hitter, 343 on the season, 5 home runs. Ball high and outside, ball 1. 21 RBIs. He's locked in as well. So we got to be careful against the Candleman. It's that one back off the wall. We're even up now 1 apiece. 2 outs. Lad Bradwick looking much better so far in this outing than he did in the last one. That was anticipated. Repo Reeves runs up and grabs that by the knees for the 3rd out, Pete.
Yep, we're going to head into the top of the 2nd. It's Ramblers 3, Crocodons nothing. John Contreras, Kid Paul, and Maximiliano LeBlanc could get a first look at Norm Phenomenal, who threw 19 pitches and gave up 3 hits in the first inning. His ERA has jumped up to a 4.15. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's a base rounder, hitting 186 with a home run, 1 RBI. That one's high, ball 1. That one's fouled off. Ball 2. That's in there for called strike. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnny Contreras facing off against Norm Phenomenal. There's a roller to the second baseman, Candela. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Drive at first base for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Kid Paul.
All right, Kid Paul, the RBI hero. 368 on the season. First pitch in there for a strike. 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. That one's a ball. He was at 1 apiece. Good patient batting by Kid Paul, center fielder. There's a liner in the left center field that's going to land in, and Kid Paul's going to get 2 bases, Pete. Stand-up double. Way to go, Kid Paul. Looking good.
Yeah. Here comes the offense. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. Favors the low pitch. LeBlanc is hitting .319 with 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. There's a roller to the shortstop. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the 2nd out. But Kid Paul will take 3rd on the transaction. So we'll runner at 3rd with 2 outs. Marcus Murillo going to step into the batter's box.
All right, Murillo 1 for 1 with a single. Good contact hitter. As long as he doesn't get out, we get another run, Pete. That one outside corner, strike 1 on the count. Nice breaking pitch there by Phenomenal. 2 quick strikes, got him in a hole, trying to get him on 3 pitches.
Oh.
High and in, swings, fouls it back up here by us. 0-2 still. That one outside, but it's on the ground. There's the out we're talking about. Norton Pickle picks up, goes to first, cleans it out.
Yeah, he was painting that corner through the hole at bat. So we're going to go into the bottom of the 2nd. It's still Ramblers 3, Crocodons nothing. Tara Leonaire, Norm Phenomenal, and Vinny Vortex going to get a first look at Bradwick, who threw 9 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts. His ERA is at a 7.52. Tara Leonaire, the catcher, is locked in and fit. She's a wild thrower. She's hitting .247 with 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Lad Bradwick facing down Tara Leonaire in the bottom of the 2nd. Bradwick with a nice lead. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Bradwick is allergic to Chicago. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's fouled off. That evens the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Bradwick delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Leonaire now working from behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 2nd. There's a roller. That was a fly ball into right field that was misplayed, but a single for Tara Leonaire. So 1 on with no outs. In steps Norm Phenomenal, the pitcher. He's tense but fit. He's an elite 4-finger fastball, two-way player. Wait, how do you do that?
Do what?
Oh, hold on. Don't do nothing yet. There we go. Okay. Two-way player, reduced fielding penalty by 50% when playing in the infield. Okay.
Okay.
Phenomenal hitting 246. There's a shot, and we're going to second
Double
base,
play ball.
over to first. And we get the double play, cleans up the base pass. So 2 outs, nobody on. In steps Vinny Vortex. It was a roller to Johnny Contreras at first base. He threw to second, back to first for the double play. Vinny Vortex is tense but fit, hitting 278 with 2 home runs, 17 RBIs. Here's a roller to Noah McLean. He's going to get on it, pick it up barehanded, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. Good defense so far, Tommy. We're going to go into the top of the 3rd. It is Ramblers 3 runs on 4 hits. The Crocodons no runs on 1 hit. Noah McLean 1 for 1 with a double. Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Corbin Hirta 0 for 1. Phenomenal at 31 pitches, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 3.86. Noah McLean, the shortstop, is 1 for 1 with a double. He favors the low pitch. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 3rd. Ramblers with a 3-run lead. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's outside. Outside as well, ball 2. That's over the outside corner for a called strike. 2-1 now to McLean. That catches the inside corner for a called second strike. That evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That catches the outside corner for a called 3rd. Down goes Noah McLean, the first K for Phenomenal. Swindle Heath going to step into the batter's box.
Yeah, outside corners. Fooled him on that one. He's 0 for 1 on the evening. He's a little... Oh, Phenomenal still tense. That's right. Pitching to Swindle Heath, there should be. That one misses low, ball 1 on the count. That one also misses low. You got to throw to him. 2-0. Here comes the home run pitch. Oh, it's inside, ball 3. Good patience. Way to hang in there, man. Just let him run up that pitch count.
Oh, no,
instead
no.
He pops up an easy pop-up in the right field. He got under it.
Yeah, got under that one. Poop. Corbin Hirta, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 3rd. Ramblers holding on to a 3-0 lead. First pitch swung and a 1-hopper to Candela at second base. He'll make the throw to drive at first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 3rd. It is still Ramblers 3, Crocodons nothing. Norton Pickle, Clifford Kane, and Gordon Fruitwell going to get a first look at Ladd Bradwick, who's thrown 15 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts, and given up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 7.24.
Norton Pickle, the distractor. 292 on the season, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs locked in. Norton Pickle. 16th pitch by Ladd Bradwick to start off the bottom of the 3rd. Ramblers have a 3-0 lead. That's the foul ball 3rd base line souvenir for a happy Chicago Crocodons fan, or maybe a Texas Rambler fan who made the trip. Oh, that one right past Bradwick into center field. That's going to be a clean single. Pickle's on first base with no outs. And that's just setting us up for the double play, Pete.
Yep.
All right, now it's Clifford Kane. 250 on the season. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Left fielder for the Chicago Crocs. Got a fast runner at first base. He's got good jumps. But Clifford Kane's an easy target. First pitch, inside, ball 1. Max LeBlanc getting ready to throw. Oh, and he goes over to first base, gets him in the dirt. It's a good call. That's 1 over for him. Back in there, easy target. Now he's got a little of a penalty, I think, if he goes now. But second pitch, low and out. That's all right. Just misses 2-0 now. The count to Clifford Kane. Foul ball, hard one. Back up here by us, souvenir. 2-1 now. The count to the Chicago Croc left fielder. Foul ball, first base line, souvenir. 2-2 now. Evens things up. Got to get one past him. Get that K, and they get the double play. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's exactly what we wanted. And Ladd Bradwick is such a pro. He just barely reacts. Gordon Fruitwell now, 272 home runs, 9 RBIs, a slowpoke and a whiffer. So this could work to our advantage. Bradwick's going to keep an eye on that runner at first base. So is LeBlanc. I want to slide it right in there for strike. Oh, the count. Never swung. Right down the pipe, too. He missed it. 24 goes over to first base. Contreras almost got him. He's in the dirt. Good call. 0-1 now the count still. Bottom of the 3rd, 3-0. That one high. Fastball outside. 0-2. Looking for another K. 25th pitch. Swinging him a strike 3. Man, Ladd Bradwick looks great tonight, Pete. He's looking good.
Yep.
Now it's Trisha Lee, the third basewoman for the Crocs. 0 for 1 on the evening. Still that fast runner at first base who was sure to go this time. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Or are they? That one misses high and in, ball 1. The count. LeBlanc has a better arm now. That's a liner straight to Noah McLean. He's going to grab that for the third out. The Ramblers got good defense tonight. Good pitching.
Yeah. So far everything's going well. Ramblers top of the fourth. Ramblers 3, Crocodons nothing. Spray Bellamy 1 for 1 with a home run. Repo Reeves 0 for 1, and John Contreras 0 for 1. Phenomenal at 41 pitches with a strikeout. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI.
Yes, sir. He's got one nice home run tonight. That's a big one. That one high and in. He does not swing. Good patience. 0-1 the count. Second pitch. That's in there for a strike. That evens things up at 1 apiece. Phenomenal, still tense. That's another one right in there. 1 and 2. Now he's got him in a hole. Hard one on the ground. Oh, Norton Pickle diving to his right, stops it, throws it to first. They get him.
God.
What a play by Norton Pickle.
Number 28.
Repo Reeves, the right fielder, neutral and juiced. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the fourth. First pitch to Repo Reeves is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's high, ball 2. 2-1 now to Reeves.
Wow.
That's in there for called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's fouled back over the backstop, out of play. 2-2. That one's low, ball 3. 3-2, full count. That one's rocked foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Phenomenal just throwing. That's ball 4. Phenomenal has walked Repo Reeves, and in steps John Contreras.
All right, Contreras 0 for 1 locked in. He's a good base rounder. He got 2 on. That's it. That's it for Norman Donrope. He had to take him out in the 4th. He never got out of his tension. Grayson Acosta, he gets ahead. That gives him plus 25 accuracy on a 0-0 count. He's also got a elite cut finger. So that's something we got to watch out for. Grayson Acosta, who played last night, is got great velocity, supreme accuracy, not much junk though. So he's going to pitch it fast, right where he wants to. He is got a 6.43 ERA, a 1.71 WHIP, and 15 Ks in the season. He's mostly well rested because he didn't play that long. He throws the forefinger, mixes it up with the cut finger and the curveball. And he is throwing to John Contreras, who I think played well last night as well. Oh, that's an easy pop-up. That'll be out number 2, right to the mound.
Do you think that means Phenomenal's not designated hitting anymore? In steps,
I don't know.
Kid Paul, the center fielder, he's neutral and fit 1 for 1 with a double. So with 1 on and 2 outs, Kid Paul in the batter's box. First pitch to Paul is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike. Evens the count, 1-1. There's a roller to the second baseman, and that's going to get through into center field. Fruitwell will throw it in, but a single up the middle, and in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. In steps LeBlanc.
All right, Maxie, 2 on, 2 out. Right in there for a strike. 99 miles an hour, 0-1 the count. Safety off now to Maxie, the catcher for the Ramblers. That one misses outside corner. He did not chase. That was not easy to do, 1 apiece. There it is, on the ground, past the mound, into center field. The runner coming from third around, and is he going to make it in? He's going to slide in and
He's
gets
in.
it, Pete.
All right. All right. 2 outs, runners at first and second. To score now 4-0. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, going to step in. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot. It's into center field, and it's going to be caught by Gordon Fruitwell for the 3rd out. But we put 1 more on the board. So as we head into the bottom of the 4th, it's Ramblers 4, Crocodons nothing. Lane Drive 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Andre Candela 0 for 1, and Tara Lee in air 1 for 1. Ladd Bradwick at 27 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. His ERA is down to a 6.99. Lane Drive is tense but fit. She's 0 for 1 today. She's known as a mind gamer. The opposing pitcher suffers a -15 accuracy. Ladd Bradwick is locked in. First pitch in there for called strike. Strike 1. Bradwick locked in right now. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lane Drive, the Crocodon first baseman. Allen's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Allen's fouled off. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. Allen's fouled off into the backstop. She'll get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Allen's low. Oh, that was inside, ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Allen's fouled off. Lane drive making him throw some pitches. Allen's popped up. And Spray Bellamy's on the run.
No, he's got to run for it. Yeah, he's got to dive.
I couldn't see the thing. I thought he was there. So a bloop single into left field. So Tara Leonaire at first base with no outs. Andre Candela, the second baseman, stepped in. I didn't see what he was. God, that makes me mad. I even hit the dive button, and he didn't dive.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, there's a shot. That's going to be foul along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner at first.
Ball, that's outside.
That one's outside, ball 1. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bradwick steps off the rubber, and Leonaire is back. Leonaire does not have a lot of speed. Oh, she was tried to do a hit and run there, but that was fouled off along the first baseline. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's popped up. Where's the ball at? There it is. Okay, I can't. The camera's moving around. I can't see. It's spinning. In a bad position for the camera, but Maximiliano LeBlanc makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, 1 for 1 with a single is Tara Leonaire, the catcher. Lane, who's over at first? Lane drive? Throw over to first, and because I've been saying Tara, but it's not. It's
Here's the lane drive.
There's a roller up into center field for a single. Kid Paul will scoop it up and throw it in. Runners now at first and second with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. The Crocodons trying to put something together. Norm Phenomenal, who's no longer pitching but is still designated hitting. He's tense but fit 0 for 1 today. So 2 on with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Bradwick neutral and fit now, throwing his 41st pitch. And there's a shot, and that's going to get into left field, and Swindle Heath is going to throw it in, but it's they're going to score 1. Wow, okay. So they score 1 from second base, goes all the way around to score, making it 4-1. In steps Vinny Vortex. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Lad Bradwick throws that one for a strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. There's a roller.
Come on.
Oh, come on, man.
They're just going to hit him now. They're going to get run after run.
So another single in the center field. So bases loaded now with 1 out. In steps Norton Pickle, the shortstop. He's locked in and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Not a lot of speed at second and third, but a lot of speed at first. It doesn't really help. There's a roller to, and they don't get the double play. I don't know what's going on with Marcus Murillo, but he's not turning the ball over very quickly. So they got the runner at second, so 2 outs. Another run scored, though, making it 4-2. Runners at first and third with 2 outs. In steps Clifford Kane, the left fielder. Lad Bradwick throwing his, Allen's outside ball 1, throwing his 46th pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw to first, and the runner is back. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's inside ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now to Clifford King. Clifford King, the easy target. He gets up. Whoa, that one's in the dirt, but Contreras was able to keep it in front of him. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a roller, and that's
we gotta pull him.
That was an early dive by Marcus Murillo, and another run scores, making it 4-3.
Yeah, we got to pull him, otherwise they're going to run him up. He can't get past anybody now, right?
Yeah, if you feel that. I mean, you're pitching, you know.
Yeah. We can't monkey around with this stuff. We can't wait the whole game. There.
Now pitching, Leland Bull.
All right, so Lad Bradwick's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Leland Bull. Leland Bull, who's got good velocity, less than average junk, and poor accuracy. He's got an elite 4-finger fastball. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 6.38 ERA, a 1.67 whip, and 31 strikeouts. He's fully rested. He's got that elite four-finger fastball, a cut finger fastball, and a curveball. So now pitching Leland Bull. First pitch to Gordon Fruitwell's in there for a called strike. Strike one. Allen's fouled back out of play. And Fruitwell now is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Fruitwell a whiffer. He gets enough of that to push it foul, though. Minus 25 contact when hitting with 2 strikes. Allen's popped up foul out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gordon Fruitwell, the center fielder, against Leland Bull. And there's a roller to Marcus Murillo. Is going to have to pick it up and make the throw to first for the 3rd out. But the Ramblers give up 3 in the bottom of the 4th. So as we go into the top of the 5th, it's Ramblers 4, Crocodons 3. Noah McLean 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Swindle Heath 0 for 2 and Corbin Hirta 0 for 2. Grayson Acosta threw 9 pitches and gave up 2 hits. Noah McLean, the shortstop, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a double. He favors the low pitch.
All right, yeah, Ramblers got to add a little bit more to this offense because the Crocs have shown they can get more at. Swings under that one, misses 0 on the count. Same spot, 0-2. Grayson Acosta hoping to KM on 3. Grayson Acosta still a little tense. Right back into his glove.
Wow. 1 out, Swindle Heath, the left fielder, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI today. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. First pitch to Heath is in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a roller to the second baseman, Candela. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Corbin Hirta.
All right, Corbin 0 for 2, RBI. Corbin can put 1 over, add to this lead. Inside corner misses ball 1, 1-0 count. Grayson Acosta looking good for someone who's tense. Fouls that back off the wall. We're even now 1 apiece. Coming rapid fire, one after another.
No.
Has an easy grounder to first base. Drive picks it up, tosses it over to Acosta, who covers the bag.
Yeah, we're going to go into the bottom of the 5th. It's Ramblers 4, Crocodons 3. Trisha Lee 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Lane Drive 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And Andre Candela 0 for 2. Leland Blue threw 5 pitches.
Trisha Lee 0 for 2, 2 for 1 of the season, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Okay, good contact hitter. Leland Ball coming in relief for Lad Bragg, who started off very strong and then gave up 3 runs in 1 inning. So Bull's coming in to make sure we don't give up any more. That one's swinging a miss, strike 1, 0 and 1 outside. Number 31 looking good on the mound, looking calm and collected. Got there was 7th pitch to Trisha Lee here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 1-run Rambler lead. Whistles that one in there for a strike. 0-2. Got her in a hole. See if you get her to chase. She chases the curveball. Oh, and it's fair into a corner. And they're going to hold her up at first base for the single. But they're getting the hits on us now.
Yep.
And now it is Leanne Drive, 1 for 2 with a single and an average speed runner at first base. Pressure creeping up here as the Crocs are hoping to get back in this game. Curveball on the ground to Contreras, who's going to go to second for 1. Back to first for the double play. Clearing him out. That's exactly what the Ramblers needed, Pete.
Yep. Good defense. Good defense.
Yep. Andre Candela 0 for 2 today. The locked-in Crocodon second baseman. Hoping to get on here again. 2 outs, so Leland Bull just needs 1 more. Whistles that one low and out. It misses ball 1-1 the count. Candela watching these pitches closely. There's the strike. Now the safety's off, even at 1 apiece. Candela, great contact hitter. Everyone getting ready for it. That one's fouled off. The infield's going to go guard the lines. 1-2 the count to Candela. Foul ball first base line. Still 1-2. If he hits it, it seems like he's getting off to the sides. Swinging him at strike 3. What a beautiful K on a rising fastball, Pete.
Yep, we're going to head into the top of the 6th. It is Ramblers 4 runs on 6 hits. Crocodons 3 runs on 8 hits. Spray Bellamy 1 for 2 with a home run. Repo Reeves 0 for 1 with a walk. And John Contreras 0 for 2. Grayson Acosta at 17 pitches has given up 2 hits. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. Come on, Spray. Let's get her going here. A couple more insurance runs is what we need. First pitch to Bellamy is low, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. That evens the count. 1-1. That one's popped up into right field. The right fielder is there and calling for it, and Vortex will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Repo Reeves.
Repo Reeves.
All right, Repo. Repo's 0 for 1 with a walk, pressure up. 0 for 1 with the walk. Repo's juiced though. Oh, he swings a horrible pitch, fouls it back. 0 on the count. 22nd pitch coming in.
Ball, that's low.
Misses ball, good eye. 1 apiece now. That whistles in there, ball. Good patience again. 2 and 1 the count now to Reeves. Liner past the mound into center field. All right, we're going to get one before we get 2 outs, Pete. Gordon Whitwell throws it in, and it's a nice single by Repo Reeves.
Yeah, so 1 on with 1 out. In steps Johnny Contreras, the first baseman. He's locked in and fit. 0 for 2 today, though. Contreras has power, but he's only got 1 home run on the season. So 1 on with 1 out. The first pitch to Contreras is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls and a strike to Contreras. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Contreras, the Rambler first baseman. There's a shot into center field, and that's going to go home run for Johnny Contreras. I just called it. I called it. So a 2-run shot for John Contreras. That one went 435 feet. It's his 2nd home run and 3rd RBI of the season, and the Ramblers go up 6-3. And in steps Kid Paul, the center fielder.
Kid Paul. Now pitching, Woody.
All right, Pete, they're bringing in Woody Anno again from last night. He's crossed up, 3% chance the catcher dropping and failing to cleanly catch the pitch. That's not good. Anno's mostly well rested, known mostly for his junk, and he's got really good velocity, not much accuracy though. So it's a mystery where we'll go. He throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, mixes it up with the slider. I'm trying to talk too quick. And he is facing Kid Paul, who lines it on the ground to lean drive, who's going to pick that up for the 2nd out.
Oh, dumb. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. He favors the low pitch. First pitch to LeBlanc's over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller to the 3rd baseman, Lee. She'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. Ramblers put 2 more on the board, making it 6-3. Tara Leonaire, 2 for 2. Norm Phenomena, 1 for 2. Vinny Vortex, 1 for 2 against Leland Bullostrom. 14 pitches, racked up a strikeout and given up 1 hit. His ERA is down to a 6.04. Tara Leonaire, the catcher, locked in and fit. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. There's a roller to McLean. He's going to pick that up. Double pump, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. And in steps Phenomeno, the designated hitter. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Phenomeno started the game on the mound and has since been relieved of duty. He's still designated hitting, though, and that's why, because that's gone.
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
shot and a half.
That's
that is a home run, and you could tell by the sound that thing was just going to fly. That one traveled 463 feet to straightaway center field. That's his 2nd home run, 18th RBI of the season. And in steps Vinny Vortex, the right fielder. He's tense but fit, 1 for 2 with a single. The score now 6-4 Ramblers in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, nobody on for Vortex, the right fielder. Vortex lays down a bunt, but it's foul. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
That's down.
That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Vinny Vortex, the Crocodon right fielder, takes that pitch for a called 2nd strike, and now he's behind in the count. 1-2. Leland Bull going to throw his 20th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Vinny Vortex for the 2nd out in the 6th. Norton Pickle, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the 6th. Ramblers holding on to a 6-4 lead. Leland Bull getting the sign, and he delivers for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That's over the outside corner for a called 2nd strike, and Pickle now is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bull delivers high inside. Ball 1. Pickle was anticipating that pitch. Oh, way inside. Ball 2. 2
Lots
balls,
of glitch, lots
2
of glitch.
strikes, 2 outs. Now it's low ball 3. Full count now. Pickle went from being in the hole to a full count, 3-2. There's a roller foul along the first base line. He'll get another pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's outside ball 4, and Norton Pickle will take his base. So 1 on with 2 outs, and in steps Clifford Kane, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI tonight. Pickle a distractor over at first base. Pressure going up a little bit. That first pitch to Kane is in there for a called strike, strike 1. Throw to first, and Pickle is back. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Clifford Kane, the left fielder, the Crocodon left fielder in the batter's box. And there's a shot to Contreras. He's going to take it himself, step on first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 7th. It is Ramblers 6, Crocodons 4. Marcus Murillo 1 for 3. Noah McLean 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Swindle Heath 0 for 3. Woody Anno, who's thrown 3 pitches. His ERA is at a 3.23. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, neutral and fit, 1 for 3 with a single.
All right, Marcus, a locked-in pitcher to a good batter. First one misses ball, second one misses ball, gets away from the catcher, 2-0. That one misses low, 3-0. Just let him get that pitch count way up, the high strike one in there for count. 8th pitch. Walks him on 5 pitches. Great patient batting there, Marcus Murillo. Those are fast pitches.
Yeah, let him throw his arm out. Noah McLean, the shortstop, neutral and fit, 1 for 3 with a double. Marcus Murillo at first base with no outs in the top of the 7th. First pitch in there for called strike, strike 1. And Noah McLean lays down the bunt, and he almost beats it out. The bunt down first base line, but 1 out now. Runner at second base. In steps Swindle Heath, the left fielder.
All right, he's got the runner in scoring position. Swindle Heath 0 for 3 uncharacteristically. Just 1 out. Outfield single brings in the runner. That one in there for strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch, low and in. Ball 1, 1 apiece. Still a dangerous hitter, Swindle Heath. Way up near his shoulders. Good stop by Candela. 2-1.
Oh, no.
Swings at a bad pitch. It's going to be an easy pop-up catch to Pickle, who throws it to second. 2 down.
No. Why? Corbin Huerta, the designated hitter, neutral and fit, 0 for 3 with an RBI. Runner at second base with 2 outs now. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Corbin Huerta. Way inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Corbin Huerta. That one bounced. Nope. We're going to go back.
Yeah.
And Noah McLean thought better of it. He's not very fast. So 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to Corbin Huerta. That catches the outside corner. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's high ball 4. Corbin Huerta will take first base, so runners at first and second with 2 outs. Spray Bellamy going to step into the batter's box.
All right, Spray, a 3-run home run to really help us. He's 1 for 3, and he's got a home run. Ramblers with a 2-run lead. A Spray home run would be great. Fouled back off the net. The count. Fans cheering. That one's inside. Good patient batter. He's dangerous. 1 apiece. Pressure climbing up. That misses high and in. Ball 2-2. He's got to throw to him now. And he throws high ball. Let him fill the bases. 3-1 hitter's pitch. Here it comes. Right in there for a striker. 3-2, full count.
No!
It's high and he swings under it. He should have let it go and get the bases loaded.
We're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. It is Ramblers 6, Crocodons 4. Gordon Fruitwell 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Trisha Lee 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Lane Drive 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Leland Bull at 29 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 6.15. Gordon Fruitwell, the center fielder, stepping into the batter's box.
All right, Gordon. Fruitwell. Leland Bull's going to throw his 30th pitch here. At the bottom of the 7th, it's a 2-run Ramblers lead, but the Crocs are always dangerous. And Bull throws that breaker, misses, skips off the ground. The 1-0 the count. Fans hoping for something here. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Evens things up at 1 apiece. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaker outside corner. Strike 2. Good pitching. Still looking good on the mound. Leyland Bull. He's got some gas in the tank. He can go long. Check swing. Strike 3. And it's another good K by Leyland Bull.
Yep.
Trisha Lee. And Trisha Lee is a great contact hitter. But she's facing that elite fast finger from Leland Bull. Strike whistles in her for strike. Oh, on the count to Trish Lee. The fans are getting a little impatient here as the pressure's still up. 35th pitch by Leland Bull. Coming up next, right here.
Strike.
Low end of the strike zone, 0-2. He's got Trisha Lee in a hole right where he wants her, looking for his 35th K. Can he get it right here, right now? Breaker on the ground to Johnny Contreras, who dives to his right. He's going to toss over to Bull, who covers the bag for the second out. Great defense, Pete.
Yep. Yep.
And now it is Leanne Drive, 1 for 3 with a single. Fans cheering her on as the pressure's way up, but the Ramblers look to put this away, Pete. So far, no hits in this inning. She's a mind gamer. Oh, and there's a hard one back to Swiddle Heath, who goes back to make that grab deep left field for the third out.
Yep, so we're going to head into the top of the eighth. It is Ramblers 6, Crocodons 4. Repo Reeves 1 for 2 with a walk. Johnny Contreras 1 for 3 with a home run. Kid Paul 2 for 3 with a double. Woody Anno at 26 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 walks. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, is neutral and juiced. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. And that's going to be the end of Woody Anno. So they're going to bring in Ricky McFarland, the B-plus closing pitcher. McFarland with better than average velocity, good junk, and poor accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 2.45 ERA, a 1.27 whip, and 21 strikeouts. He's known as a specialist. I think he's fully rested. He's got a four-seam fastball and a slider. And being a specialist means while pitching, same-handed opposing batters suffer minus 10 power and minus 15 contact. Hey, that lady's got money on this game. First pitch, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and miss, late swing by Repo Reeves. 1-1 now. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Repo Reeves. There's a shot that's high in the air into left center field. The center fielder is calling for it, and Gordon Fruitwell will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps John Contreras.
All right, Johnny C, 1 for 3, home run, something else. Pressure up here. Another home run, and sure help us out, John. Hard one on the ground, but that's straight to drive at first base. That's 2 up and 2 down.
In steps Ked Paul, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 8th. That's fouled off along the third baseline, strike 1. There's a shot into left center field, and it's going to carry, but the center fielder, Gordon Fruitwell, is there, and he'll make the catch for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down on 3 pitches. And we're going to go into the bottom of the 8th. It is still 6-4 Ramblers. Andre Candela 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Tara Leonaire 2 for 3, and Norm Fenomeno 2 for 3 with a home run. Leland Bull at 37 pitches with 3 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 2 hits. Andre Candela, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. He's known as a consistent player. His changes at a 25% slower rate from play to play. First pitch to Candela is in there for a called strike, strike 1. Andre Candela playing second base for the Crocodons today. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Ramblers with a 2-run lead. That's in there for a called second strike, and now Candela finds himself dealing from behind, 1-2. There's a one-hopper to Murillo. He's going to pick that up, make the quick throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Tara Leonaire. Leonaire, the catcher, is locked in and fit. She's 2 for 3 with 2 singles today, though. She's doing her best to help out her team. 1 out, nobody on. Pressure up on Leland Bull. First pitch to Leonaire is in there for a called strike, strike 1. There's a shot, and that's going to get through into right field, and the throw to first, and Tara Leonaire 3 for 4 with 3 singles. So 1 on with 1 out, and Norm Fenomeno, the designated hitter, steps in. He's neutral and fit, 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. Throw to first, and Leonaire is back. So 1 on with 1 out. Pressure way up now. First pitch to Fenomeno is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, runner at first. Allen's fouled off into the stands. That evens the count up, 1-1. Leland Bull facing off against Norm Phenomenal. That's fouled off into the backstop, and now Phenomenal behind in the count 1-2. Throw to first, and Leonaris back. Leland Bull wants this matchup right here. Oh, almost got it, but he was able to hold up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's a roller to Murillo, and he's going to make the throw to first. Wasn't sure if he would get the double play, so he went for the sure out at first. 2 outs, runner at second base. Vinny Vortex steps in, the right fielder. He's tense but fit, 1 for 3 with a single. They're going to pull Vinny Vortex, and they're going to bring in Kylan Gilmore. Kylan Gilmore, the B- ranked right fielder, outfielder. He's got good power, but he's got poor contact and less than average speed on the base pass. He's neutral and fit, hitting .273. No home runs, 1 RBI. He's known as a base rounder. And he bats right-handed. Being a base runner means he's got increased running speed while rounding a base. So with 2 outs and 1 on, Kylan Gilmore taking over takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Gilmore listed as the pinch hitter. I don't know if he's going to swing and miss strike 2, and now Gilmore's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Leland Bull going to throw his 51st. Ooh, low, ball 1. Gilmore was able to hold off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and miss, strike 3. Down goes Kylan Gilmore, and we're out of the inning. We're going to go into the top of the 9th. Ramblers, 6 runs on 8 hits. The Crocodons, 4 runs on 10 hits. Maximiliano LeBlanc, 1 for 3. Marcus Murillo, 1 for 3 with a walk. Noah McLean, 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. McFarland at 7 pitches. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI.
All right, Maxie. Home run to look nice for some Mrs. Ball. 1-0 the count. Rapid fire pitching. Second one down there in the dirt. McFarland's going to throw his 3rd pitch, looking for his first strike. There's a pass the mound in center field, Pete, and the Ramblers got 1 on with no outs.
Yep, in the top of the 9th. Let's put a couple more insurance runs on here.
Right?
Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching, but again, Ricky McFarland's got that specialist trait.
That's inside.
First pitch is inside, ball 1. Murillo looked like he was going to square around the bunt. There's another bunt attempt, and that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh.
That's in there for a called second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. There's a shot. That's going to be caught in right field by Kylan Gilmore. He'll make the throw to first, but LeBlanc will get back. So 1 on with 1 out. In steps Noah McLean.
All right, no. No, boy. No. 1 on. 1 out. Pressure through the roof. Late swing fouled his own dugout. 0-1 the count. Noah McLean. Second pitch. This is low. Ball 1. 1-1. Pressure through the roof.
No.
Hard one on the ground, but that's straight to Pickle for 2. The double play, and they cleared out. That was quick.
No. Come on, man. We're going into the bottom of the 9th. Ramblers 6, Crocodons 4. Norton Pickle 1 for 2 with a walk. Clifford Kane 1 for 3 with a strikeout, and Gordon Fruwell 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Leland Bull at 52 pitches with 4 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 3 hits.
Shortstop, number 11, Norton.
Norton Pickle, the shortstop, stepping into the batter's box. He's 1 for 2.
All right. Norton Pickle's locked in, but Leland Bull is locked in. So this is pressure high. Foul ball, third base line. 0-1 the count. Second pitch, pressure still up pretty high. Low on the ground to John Contreras. He's going to pick that up, run that down himself for the first out. Pete, we need 2 more. And now it's Clifford Kane, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. And Leland Bull is going to throw to him right here with nobody on. 55th pitch in the bottom of the 9th. Right in there, that's a home run. That's going to bring it to within 1, Pete. It's 6-5 now. Crocodons. Clifford Kane jacked that one. It was 408 feet. It's his 2nd home run and 7th RBI of the season. Just like that, the Crocs are within 1 of pushing this into extra innings. Now it's Gordon Fruitt, 0 for 3. I doubt. Oh, he will hit. And they're going to sit Leland Bull, probably bring in Twisty. Yeah, here he comes, Twist. He knows what to do. He's got reverse splits. He's surrounded, which means reverse splits, while pitching opposite-handed opposing batter suffers, and surrounded, less velocity junk at actually pitching at least 2 on base. He is known mostly for his junks, got good velocity as well, and fair accuracy. He's mostly rested, throws a 4-finger curveball, and he had a great game last night, shutting it down. He needs to get past 2 more batters with a pressure through the roof, keep these guys off the board to sweep the season against the Crocs. There's one on the ground. Oh, come on. John Contreras can't get to it, and he's having a hard time getting there. Oh, my. He should have dove. He should have dove, but I thought he's 3 feet from it. You know?
Yeah.
Number 12, Trisha Lee.
All right, Trisha Lee now on the base with 1 on. That double play ends it, Pete. Got a fast runner at first base, though. And there's one to Noah McLean, who's going to catch it for the second out. Throw back to first to make sure he stays. Just one more. All right, Leanne Drive, 1 for 4 with a single. Pressure through the fast runner at first. 2 outs, 1 more to go. There goes the runner, the throw.
Oh.
Yeah, John Contreras, or Max LeBlanc can't get her. Now we want to make sure she doesn't get that outfield single. That one misses high, 2-0. Leanne Drive. 5th pitch, 3-0. Let's see what happens here. Looking for that double play. Maybe he's walking her. Yeah, he walks her. Puts her on. Now we're hoping for, we just need 1. But oh, no, it's Andre Candelo. He's 0 for 4, though. I mean, he can go deep. 0 for 4, consistent batter. Runners at first and second. Fans jumping up and down. What another game here, Pete. Crazy. That one's in for strike. Then the ball. We're even now at 1 apiece. 1 more to go. Oh, foul ball to the first base line. Into his own dugout. He needs a strike. Can he get him a swing? Rising fastball? Oh, he doesn't chase underneath it. We're at 2-2-2. Holy cow, Pete. The curveball swing and a strike 3, and the Ramblers win it. He breaks the bat. Way to go, Twist Gutierrez.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness, Pete. The Ramblers beat the Crocodons 4 times this season, and each of these games was just a nail biter to the end. The Ramblers end up getting 3 runs in the first, which really set the pace, got them out there good. Crocs don't get anything for 3 innings. The Ramblers get 1 more in the 4th for insurance to make it 4-0, but then the Crocs give up, or the Ramblers give up 3 hits in 1 inning. Ladd Bradwick sort of falls back a bit. They pull him. They bring in Leland Bull, right? And then the Ramblers get 2 more in the 5th, add some more insurance. The Crocs get 1 more in the 6th. Bull stays into the 9th when he gives up that home run that gets the Crocs to within 1, but then Twist comes in and shuts it down with 2 on. The Ramblers end up getting 6 runs on 9 hits, and the Crocs 5 runs on 12.
Yeah, that was a good game. Like I said, I kind of was thinking at the beginning of the 9th that maybe we should pull him.
Yeah.
But again,
But he was locked in. And he had plenty of gas, and you never know. No, I thought it was good to leave him in. Anyway, Marcus Murillo goes 1 for 4 with a run, gets walked. Noah McLean is 1 for 4 with a run and a strikeout, hitting .452. Swindle Heath 0 for 4, uncharacteristically a bad night, but he gets an RBI somehow. Corbin Huerta 0 for 3 with an RBI and a walk. Spray Bellamy 1 for 4 with a run. That one was a home run and an RBI and a strikeout. Repo Reeves goes 1 for 3 with 2 runs and a walk. John Contreras 1 for 4 with a run. That run was a home run. It was 2 RBIs, so it was a 2-run home run. Kid Paul goes 2 for 4, and Maximiliano LeBlanc 2 for 4 as well.
and for the Crocodons, Trisha Lee goes 1 for 5 with a strikeout. Lane Drive goes 1 for 4, scored a run, walked once and struck out once. Andre Candela goes 0 for 5 with 2 Ks. Tara Leonera goes 3 for 4, scored a run. Norm Phenomeno 2 for 4, scored 2 runs, hits a home run and picks up 2 RBIs. Vinny Vortex 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Kyron Gilmore came in pinch hit. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Norton Pickle goes 1 for 3, scored an RBI, picks up an RBI and walked once. And then Clifford Kane, I believe it was, he goes 2 for 4, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs and struck out once. And then Gordon Fruitwell goes 1 for 4 with 2 Ks on the day.
Yes. Pitching, Lad Bradwick starts the game, starts off good, but then slides. He threw 3 2/3 innings. He had 7 hits, 3 earned runs. He got 4 strikeouts early on. His ERA is at a 7.76 now. He's 2-2-0 on the season. Leyland Bull comes in and earns the win. He throws 4 2/3 innings, gives up just 4 hits, 2 earned runs, walks a batter, gets 4 Ks himself, but gives up 2 home runs. His ERA is at a 5.97. He's now 3-0-1 on the season. And Twist Gutierrez comes in again and just does his usual. But Twist, at the beginning of the season, we wouldn't think he was going to be anything special, but what a season he's had so far. He goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up just 1 hit, walks 1 batter, but it was strategic because he strikes out the next batter and shuts it down. His ERA is down to a 2.38. He's 2-0-4 on the season.
Yes,
underpaid.
Sir. No, I think he's paid just enough. Like I say, I mean, he's looked good in his last couple outings, but he hasn't gotten used a whole lot over the course of the season. So,
yeah.
The Crocodons, Norm Phenomenal, he'll take the loss. He pitched 3 1/3 innings. They gave up 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk. Struck out 1, gave up a home run. His ERA is at a 4.11, which I think is almost double what he came in with. And his record will fall to no wins, 2 losses, no saves. Costa came in, pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, gave up a home run. His ERA is at a 6.65. His record remains 1 win, 2 losses, and a save. Williano came in, pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 walks and struck out 1. His ERA is at a 3.13, and his record remains 2 wins, no losses, 2 saves. And then Ricky McFarland came in, finished off, pitched the last 2 innings, gave up a hit. His ERA is at a 2.25, and his record remains 2 wins, no losses, and 4 saves. 3 stars of the game. How is this? First star of the game is the A-ranked starting pitcher, relief pitcher, Norm Phenomenal. He goes 2 for 4. He hits a home run, 2 RBIs, and he scores 2 runs.
The middle star of the game is the center fielder, C+ ranked number 62, Chicago Crocodon, Clifford Kane. Clifford Kane with 2 for 4 with a home run. That home run late game put them within 1 in the ninth there. He gets the 2 RBIs and scores a run.
And then rounding out the 3 stars, John Contreras, the only Rambler to make the 3 stars of the winning team. The winning team only had 1 star. The B- ranked John Contreras, first baseman catcher extraordinaire. He went 1 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and he scored a run. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 4 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 1 great catch, 2 strikeouts for a contribution of 46%. Pete J with 5 hits, 2 RBIs, 7 strikeouts for a contribution of 54%.
Nice.
I'm surprised by the hits. I thought for sure I didn't feel like I was hitting very well at all.
Oh, yeah, you got 5 of them, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, well, you were the K-master, though. You kept them off the board. That was a 1-run game. Wow, what another. So, geez, folks, what a show here in Chicago. We swept 2 when the Crocs visited us in Dallas, and we won 2 nail-biters here in Chicago. We should have lost that first one. And I don't know how we pulled that out. And then, I was thinking before tonight's game, if they beat us, okay, our season's done. We don't have to worry about winning 3. But now we win. Right. Now we still have a hope, and we could still lose. You know what I mean? We could still get knocked out, but we're in the running. We're going to have to see the Crocs. There's going to be 27 games before our next game back home in Dallas against the Sirloins. And the Crocs play at least a couple of those. So we're going to see what they're playing the Moose.
Twice, I think. Twice. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Moose win at least one of those.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying before. Is it's like as far as us getting to the playoffs, the only thing we can do is just keep winning. And so even though they're one-run games or whatever, as long as we keep winning, because we're coming off of that 7-game losing streak, each one, builds that streak and makes it a little bit better. I think it's still a long shot that we make the playoffs, even if we win out. I think we've got a long road to go. But I mean, if we win, then we need help from other teams, and they got to lose. Like I say, if the Moose drop the next 2 against the Crocodons,
Yeah.
that will can completely change the change our division. But
All right,
we have no control over that. So
yeah, we're at an hour and 15 minutes, but there's some news to tell you about. So let's try and get through this quick if we can. The B-Wolves signed Sky Rodriguez, replacing Bertha Banks. Get out. Bertha Banks, 36-year-old third basewoman, C-plus ranked, known mostly for her fielding, also good power. Wow, she was known as a slowpoke. She was making $5.8 million a year as a B-Wolves. I would never have got rid of her. They picked up Sky Rodriguez, also C-plus ranked, power hitter. That's what they picked up. She's got 94 power, huge power hitter. Not much of a number. 26-year-old third basewoman in contact against left-handers. She'll be making $3.9 million a year for the Beatles. I guess Arizona's trying to save some money.
yeah, and she's not much of a fielder too. You're going to miss that with
Yeah.
the loss of. Over there for the Nemesis, Deuce Stacker has offended a Nemesis coach and was replaced by Francisca Thrustmaster. Deuce Stacker is a 27-year-old starting pitcher who's C-ranked overall. Poor velocity, good junk, pretty good junk. Poor accuracy, poor power, and poor connectivity, but he's got an elite curveball. He was making $3,300,000. They're going to pick up Francesca Thrustmaster, who's a 30-year-old starting pitcher, C-plus ranked. She's about average velocity, average junk, average accuracy, poor power, and poor connectivity. And she's got the falls behind trait. She's going to be making $3,900,000 to finish the season with the Nemesis.
Yeah, Thrustmaster, a slightly better pitcher there. Ali Fenderi gets signed under the Wax Bills, replacing Dalton Pugh. All right, so Fenderi, I thought she'd make it on by the end of the season. So Dalton Pugh, C-plus ranked 22-year-old first baseman, known mostly for his power. Also a good fielder, though. Good fielder, good arm, stimulated. He was making $3.6 million a year to play this whole season with the best team of the other conference. He gets let go. And Ali Fenderi, good for her, 36-year-old third basewoman, shortstop, B-plus ranked, known mostly for her connectivity, also with a good arm. They're going to gain at connectivity. They're going to gain at speed. They're going to gain at her arm. She's got a cannon arm. She's going to make $13.2 million a year to play for the other conference favorites, the Montreal Wax Bills.
That's a good pickup for them right before the playoffs. What are those? The hot corners?
Yeah. Yep.
Hot corners. Justice Wiebe gets signed onto the hot corners to replace Jeb Jumps. Jeb Jumps is a 30-year-old second baseman who's B-plus ranked, who's known best for his connectivity and his power, but he's an average fielder with below average fielding and a poor arm. He's known as a whiffer and a stealer. He was making $10,100,000. And they're going to bring in Justice Wiebe, who's a 30-year-old third baseman, shortstop, C-minus ranked. About average power, less than average ability to connect at home plate, a little bit less than average speed on the base paths, but better than average fielding and arm. He's consistent and a dive wizard. He's only going to make $1,700,000. That's a huge savings.
Yeah, huge savings and a better fielder.
Yeah.
The Wax Bills signed Keg Gutterson. I also thought he'd make it before the end of the season, Pete, replacing Feather Yang. Feather Yang, 32-year-old left field outfielder. She's a B-minus ranked with a huge speed, otherwise pretty down the middle. Stealer cannon arm. She was making $5.4 million a year in Montreal. The Wax Bills are going to pick up Keg Gutterson. We know him well, 38-year-old third base shortstop, B-ranked. They're going to gain on power. He's known mostly for connectivity. They're going to gain big there. They're losing on speed and fielding, but they pick up an arm, his arm, a great arm at 70. He's an RBI hero. He's going to make $7.5 million a year to join Ali Fenderi on the Montreal Wax Bills.
The Rambler front office should take a really long, hard look at this Feather Yang. She may be worth a pickup. The Crocodons are going to sign Ian Hugh. Ian Hughes gets signed on to the Crocodons to replace Gordon Fruitwell. Gordon Fruitwell is a 33-year-old center fielder, outfielder. We saw Fruitwell 2 games in a row here. He's a B-minus ranked, best known for his speed, but he's got a little bit less than average power and a little bit better than average connectivity. Again, really good speed on the base paths. He's really good speed overall. He's about an average fielder with a little bit better than average arm, but he is a whiffer and a slowpoke. which is weird. How can you have 88 speed and be a slowpoke? He was
Right.
making $7,200,000. They're going to bring in Ian Hugh, who is a 30-year-old first baseman, third baseman, who's C-ranked overall with about average power, less than average ability to connect, average speed, average fielder, with a little bit less than average arm. He's known as a rally starter, though. I don't know if said Gordon Fruitwell was making $7,200,000. Ian Hugh will make $2,900,000.
I had Hugh average, really blends into a crowd.
Yeah.
Disappears. Wade Hobbs gets signed onto the Wax Bills. Wow, Wax Bills are replacing Spencer Mars. All these players who got them this far. They released the 36-year-old third base shortstop Whiffer, known mostly for his speed, great speed, good arm. Spencer Mars was making $4.7 million a year. They're going to get Wade Hobbs, another well-known name. They're going for the big names, Pete. Hobbs, 29-year-old center fielder, B ranked, known mostly for his power at 88. They pick up good power there. They pick up fielding as well. He's a much better fielder. He's a first pitch slayer and a choker, and Hobbs is going to get paid $7.7 million a year to close out the season with the Wax Bills.
Yeah, and they're all increasing the team. They're making the team better. The last one here is another Wax Bills, Tommy. They went on a fire sale here. Adam Hope is going to get signed on to the Wax Bills to replace Mimi Salmon. Mimi Salmon was a 25-year-old catcher, first baseman, C-ranked overall. She's known best for her arm behind home plate. She's less than average power, about average ability to connect, average speed on the base paths, less than average speed, less than average fielder. She's known as an easy target. She was making $3,100,000, and they're going to bring in Adam Hope, who's a 35-year-old C-plus ranked catcher, who's known most for his fielding. He's got about average power, average ability to connect, less than average speed on the base paths, but he's a strong fielder with a little bit less than average arm. But he is known as a first pitch prayer who's consistent. They're going to pay him $3,400,000. So for $300,000, they're gonna increase their abilities as a catcher and make themselves a little bit harder to beat.
Yeah, they're lining themselves. They want the championship in their first year. That's going to be big. All right, well, we're at an hour and 22 minutes. We got to close this thing. All right, Pete. So we will finish it up here, and we'll catch a flight back to Dallas for our last home game against the St. Louis Sirloins. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.